couponlady.com. We are here talking about camping.
Yep, today's the first day that it's going to be over 80 degrees.
Is that true?
It is true. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes!
Fantastic! I don't know that.
Yeah, it's going to be lovely today, which has me thinking about camping. We have folks in the
That's
office
why you're so summery
who have,
today.
who have already gone camping, but they are more hardcore than me because I am a fair weather camper. But
how many times do you go camping a year?
Always. It's gonna make me seem not as cool as I am. I mean, 2 to 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to know?
I'm a tent camper.
Me too.
I'm a purist.
I'm also a tent camper, but here's what we do. We go to a cabin in the mountains, and then we take a little hike to the forest, and we camp there and sleep. And then we
legit.
come back home.
Camping is good.
And we come back home and take a shower. I don't mind sleeping on the ground, but I need a shower.
Yeah, no, I love that. So basically, we're not just talking about our own personal camping habits, but camping gets so expensive, like all of the gear. And so this time of year, I think that a lot of people are shelling out a lot. So we're giving you tips on how to save money if you're preparing for camping. Camping is getting more popular than it used to be.
It's also really expensive. Every time we go on a camping trip, I drop a lot of money on gear, and it's like, why is it so expensive? Don't understand.
But are you a camper? Let us know. The stats say that since 2014, there are like 72% more campers that are camping for at least three times.
That's crazy.
During summer.
It's a trendy thing. Being in nature is the best. So
being in nature.
What do you do when you go camping?
Make fires.
That's your gear?
Okay. I collect the firewood. The only thing I don't do is the work with the axe.
Oh, you should learn how to do that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I love camping cooking when I go camping.
I was like, that's the kind of thing you say at the beginning of the video, but okay.
I like the cooking part, like foil dinners. That's fun.
Foil dinners I do, and
Hiking.
I also get the disposable aluminum foil 9x13 looking pans. The ultimate laziness, and I just crack a bunch of eggs and throw sausage and cheese and stuff
for breakfast.
And then you cook it like it's a foil dinner, but it comes out like a quiche. I usually burn the bottom, so don't scrape the bottom. You just scoop it off of the burned bottom. Yeah.
Okay, let's jump into, we have some saving tips for you. Then we're going to talk about some camping hacks that are really fun.
All right, so number one most expensive thing on camping, I mean, maybe your camping stove, but usually it's your tent. Yeah. So if you're in need of a new tent, we've got 2 really hot deals. My favorite one is the Ozark 10-person tent at Walmart. It's $105, has great reviews. It's a 3-room, 10-person tent. There's also a Coleman that's about twice that cost, but that's also a good deal. But Walmart has the best deal on 10-man. But why do they say 10-man? It's 10.
They say 10-person.
10-person.
Yes. The Ozark brand is really highly reviewed for all of their outdoor camping stuff.
Even their tumblers are so popular every time we post about them on KCL.
You're talking about a 10-person. It actually works out to be, couponers. We get down to the cost per ounce and all of this stuff.
Cost per square foot of toilet paper.
Yes.
Cost per load.
The cost per person, for a tent, it's actually better to buy the smaller tents. Even if you need to buy multiple tents, it works out to be cheaper.
But you have to pitch multiple tents.
That's okay.
Is it?
Yeah, it's fine. Listen, it saves you a lot of money. So a 2-person tent, this is for the Coleman Sundome tent. The 2-person tent works out to be $17.50 per person. The 3-person tent, $21 per person. The 4-person tent, $25 per person. And the 6-person tent, $23 per person. So it's actually cheaper if you need a 4-person tent. It's cheaper per person to buy 2 tents, 2 2-person tents, rather than 1 4-person tent. Except on Amazon, the 4-person tent, the price keeps dropping from $100 down to $50. Every few days, we're seeing this price drop. And so go check that out right now, because that ends up being $12.50 per person, which is a really good deal.
Listen, I don't want to ruin your information.
Okay.
Also, Camel, if you haven't heard from it, is a site that tracks Amazon prices.
Yes, this is a good idea.
So I love the idea of if you're looking at these tents or any larger Amazon purchase, check that website. It'll let you know where that Amazon price has been and whether now is the right time to buy or whether you should wait. But on the Coleman tent I mentioned, I don't even know if I shared the price. That was $200. So you're correct. Your smaller tents are cheaper per person, but that Ozark three bedroom,
That's
10-person
$10.
tent is $10.50 per person.
Yeah, that's a
So
good
for
deal.
me overall, the two best tent deals, we'll have them linked next to the video, are the Ozark 10-person from Walmart.com, and then is that an Amazon? The
Yep.
Coleman 4-person for $50 on Amazon.
When it drops down, that's a
Those
crazy
are
deal.
both great
Yep.
deals. So the other thing, in addition to like Walmart, Amazon, I think of other sporting goods stores, Cabela's and Dick's and ones like that. Something you might not know is that those stores will actually price match competitors. And Cabela's will match their own online prices, and I think that's the number one Cabela's shopping tip, is that we're consistently seeing better prices on Cabela's.com than we are in store. So make sure that you're pulling up those prices with Cabela's website and comparing.
Dick's Sporting Goods does the same thing. They'll price match lots of different places, Amazon being one, Kohl's, Nike, all of those, Macy's. So just take the Amazon app, scan the product you're buying, see if it's cheaper on Amazon, and then let them know when you're checking out.
Yep.
That's my favorite way
So
to
Dick's
do
is a
that.
little bit better. Cabela's will not match Amazon. They do like local competitors within 100 miles, and a few like REI and other very specific
Gotcha.
stores. But
The only thing with Dick's is they won't price match from like a third-party seller. That's usually the
That's
case.
standard.
Target's the same way. So you just have to make sure it's not a third-party seller when you're doing that.
great. So there's some money saving, and now we've got some.
These are my favorite.
I don't know.
These are hacky hacks.
Hacky camping
Yes.
tips.
So the first one is to go get one of those pill containers, you know, that says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and put your spices in those. How precious is that? It's a $1 little thing, and then you put all your different spices in it. I love that. I've also seen people use the little Tic Tac containers to put spices in, which I like as well.
That's cool.
But anything like that. The other one is use an empty, like, liquid laundry detergent container.
No, so not that kind, not the tip kind. The kind that, like, if you buy like the Costco ones that have the push button, they like sit on their sides and they have the
That's
push
even
button.
better.
The tip is to use it like a hand washing
Yeah,
station.
so you push and then you wash your hands.
Yeah. Okay, so I told you that my favorite thing to do is be the pyro at all camping things. So a couple tips for you that you might not know. This first one you probably know. The second one you probably don't. That's what I think. So dryer lint in an empty toilet paper tube.
Yeah.
Like my mom did that growing
Yeah.
up. So that's a really good fire starter. The other one is use a bag of Doritos. Preferably Cool Ranch, because nacho cheese are the ones you should eat.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah, I actually went to
So
the
you're
kitchen to get
lighting
some Doritos.
the actual chips on fire?
The chips.
Not the bag.
Yeah, if you don't have kindling, I mean, in the same way that you could use newspaper or like a paper plate or something else that's flammable, Doritos are quite flammable. The thing that I would like to do is I would like to do a study of all the different types of chips and lay them out and set them all ablaze.
Yeah, this sounds like something you would do.
Yeah, because look, I told you, I went to the kitchen to get Doritos. They were all gone. So I don't have any, but then I got Fritos to show, but then I ate all the Fritos. But I wondered if Fritos would be like too greasy.
Yeah.
Like if Doritos are optimized.
I feel like it's the nacho, because the pictures I've seen on the internet, it's the nacho cheese Doritos.
Oh, see, I can't think about burning those. They're my favorite chip.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Okay, well, do that and let us know. Because
All right.
that seems like something great.
The other one is you can freeze gallon jugs of water and put them in your cooler instead of having to get ice. There's also crazy
That's
things
smart.
that I've seen on Pinterest where you put a headlamp around a jug of water and it makes it look like a lantern.
Oh, that's smart.
I feel like that's one of those things that probably doesn't actually work very well, but like kind of works.
I want to try it.
You should try it and get back to us.
Okay, if you need to buy deals, like if you have some things on your list that you're waiting to purchase for this year's camping season, be sure to download the Krazy Coupon Lady app and set your deal preferences so that you get notified about Yeti. What are some other ones? That
North
we have?
Face.
North Face.
So we have deal alerts by both brand and category, so you can come and look for the brands that you want to buy. But those are some popular camping ones. Also, we have a category for games. That's just good all the time. But
Yes, that's true.
You want to know if
I love that.
Uno is free at Target. You want to know that. Then you can have a separate Uno in your camping stash.
Smart. This one. All the good ideas. All right, I think that's all we got. Click the links to see all of the camping tips that we have, not just these ones. And happy camping, y'all.